They are elected officials and leaders who are hiding behind political action by mobilizing young people, giving them alcohol, and asking them to come and heckle their competitors in meetings and dragging them to make sure that they do so on their behalf. We are coming for you. And when we say we are coming for you, we mean it. You saw what happened in Kakamega the other day, where politicians coming to a funeral of a person they don't call anything. They don't even know. They have absolutely no relationship. They are elected officials and leaders who are hiding behind political action by mobilizing young people, giving them alcohol, and asking them to come and heckle their competitors in meetings and dragging them to make sure that they do so on their behalf. We are coming for you. And when we say we are coming for you, we mean it. You saw what happened in Kakamega the other day, where politicians coming to a funeral of a person they don't call anything. They don't even know. They have absolutely no relationship. Family that is mourning. Because of your political competition, you know, you're asking weekend, where is the biggest funeral around? Who has died somewhere? You start organizing young people, give them drugs, give them alcohol, bring them to a funeral that you are not invited in the first place, arriving there to cause mayhem and fights. And you saw how they were really fighting. It was extremely unfortunate. Before a family that is mourning their person. And you know, you've seen they have recorded statements. The governor of Kakamega will record a statement. You saw the former CS recording a statement. And everybody will be held into account. We cannot continue allowing any person in this country, because of their position, to use our young people to destroy their future. And we are not if that is how to protect politics, let the politics stay. We will not compromise any person and this kind of behavior because you will tell us that you will bring votes to the president or to this government. We are not going to sell the future of our country for the sake of votes. You can stay with your votes, but you will rot in jail. We will make sure that you take the responsibility that you must take. Everybody speaks about the struggles they have with a brother, a sister, a neighbor, a parent, and forget about neighbors. I mean, very close nucleus family members who are struggling with alcohol. So this is a very serious issue. It's a very serious national issue. It's the greatest threat to the well-being of our country. It's a national security issue. The well-being of our country is threatened by drugs and substance abuse. And so when we are here, we have a very serious national duty, and this function must be taken as serious as it should. And I thank the IG for saying that the relevant department needs to be upscaled to the level of anti-terror unit, because there is, if we calculate the number of people we've lost using terrorism, it is lesser than the people we lose every day because of drugs, alcohol, and substance abuse, meaning, therefore, that we must take this fight as serious as it should. I thank my friend Wanyama Chebusiri, who really recognizes that this problem is national, and he told us about his experience in his village, because another villager the other day was making this conversation about only his village, forgetting to appreciate that it's about the country. And we cannot make this conversation about your tribe, your village, your community. This is a serious national issue that does not deserve to be, reduced to political boxing. It is important for all of us to make sure that we take this thing very serious. And as a government, and you saw the IG speak here. The IG has spoken as the Inspector General of the Republic of Kenya to signify the fact that we take this thing seriously nationally. nationally. And the government of Kenya does not target to allow alcohol to certain villages. And people who have failed in the past to make money because they have now lost the opportunity to make money in their pretentious efforts to fight alcohol are cheapening this conversation. And this is a very serious issue. This is a very serious issue. It's a very serious national issue. It's the greatest threat to the well-being of our country. It's a national security issue. We know students that have been in the university forever. Yeah, at the University of Nairobi, they have been in the previously notorious students who never finished school. And they're very rich. And they are doing no business. And extremely influential. And they are in the leadership of the student leadership. So you have that line of students. We must be able to investigate why a student is not leaving school. You know, pretending to finish what course and move to another course sometimes, or delaying their finishing their school, or, you know, in many other of these universities, we must take deliberate effort to make sure that we deal with those type of students because of the business they are doing around. And IG, I think you need to strengthen, we need to strengthen all the police stations that are operating near the universities, whether it's Central Police in Nairobi here, or in Rongai near the university, Nazarene University, or the one near KU, with deliberate efforts, interagency within the police to see how we can integrate these investigations. You know, in the past, we were told, I don't know, we used to be told when I was at the university that, you know, some of these students are not students. Yeah? They are police officers. They are busy. Why don't we go back there, IG, to make sure that we are having intelligence officers working within the university and with the university students and the police officers and all the team, we get proper intelligence and proper intervention in dealing with drugs and drug abuse within the university, especially with cannabis and heroin and cocaine, among others. The operation that was done recently by the National Police in Marsabit was very interesting. Yeah, Marsabit and Isiolo. I saw some people the other day saying, oh, some young people have been arrested because the president visited Isiolo. We don't play with national security. We are very serious people. And I told you that once we sit here, we know what's happening in our country. There have been criminals from the Oromo Liberation group that have been bringing drugs from neighboring countries. And they have been hiding somewhere in Marsabit and Isiolo. A number of the people we arrested who are aiding them, including professionals like doctors, who have been arrested, who've been helping facilitate these criminals in their activities, criminal activities, but also in selling the drugs that they have. And a lot of bang was confiscated from them. And we arrested so many of them. And that's why when we say we need support of the media, when it comes to crimes like this that are affecting our nation, we must, all of us, speak in one voice. Forget about the politics. When the president spoke in Isiolo, he was speaking out of information about what is happening in our country. And let me tell you this. Those leaders, including county officials that were arrested, will face the full force of the law. And I must say this.